Hi, Chuck Etheridge here in English 4320. I want to talk to you very briefly about responding to writing. I've been asked what a good response should look like. So I'm just going to go ahead, and we're here on Blackboard. But before we do that, I do want to give you my NFC pick for the playoffs this week. So,
Who the heck are you? I'm Alex, the Alex, and this is Gloria, Marty, and Melvin.
And just where are you Giants from?
We're from New York, and we're unhail the New York Giants.
that's what I think is going to happen in the playoffs on Sunday. Anyway, totally irrelevant aside. But here we are in Professional Writing Workshop, which is English 4320. And last week we posted our discussions. And these were down here, Critique of Memo Writing. I wanted to go ahead and look at one that I thought was particularly good, Elizabeth. And we're going to see what Elizabeth says was the sample memo we read does not fully follow the 5 tips of a good business memo, nor the advice given by Barbato and Furlich. It appears that the memo was hastily put together and was not given the full attention needed. The memo appears to have been written in a brain dump without any editing or rewriting. Barbato and Furlich wrote that brain dumps, while they do get the information across, do not have the finesse of a well-written document. The memo also does not flow well across its points and seems to jump around. This could have been avoided had the writer used an outline to check the flow of the memo. So the first thing I wanted to note is not all the detail from the reading, but key points from the reading are brought in. Then she goes on. At the very beginning of the memo, it broke the first tip for how to write a good business memo because it did not contain a subject line. The first paragraph and sentence did not explain why this memo was written or why the changes were occurring in the company, thus breaking the second tip by Sunshine Red. It also failed to give the readers a sense of security, and it lacked any positivity, breaking tip number 2 again. Now, I'm not going to read the whole thing out loud, but I do invite you to look at Elizabeth's post there. And again, some things to notice. First of all, there is an introduction and conclusion, not a long one, but it makes it a little bit easier on the reader. Second, she paid attention to both of the readings, and she referred specifically to both readings and to aspects of the memo she was critiquing or analyzing. Again, doesn't have to be perfect. You don't have to cover everything, but includes both readings, specifics, both from the readings and the stuff that's being analyzed or critiqued. That's why I thought this was good. And remember, I won't play the video again. That would be too silly. Ask if you have questions.